Okay, so listen, as you can see by the title, today has been a complete disaster when it comes to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Well, actually, it started yesterday. Recording of this video the day after it started. So, what happened was, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they did Game Freak, Nintendo, whatever, they did a collab with GameStop, which they've done in the past, where they have a bunch of codes, like sheets with codes on them for legendary Pokemon that are shiny. Just basically an event kind of thing, not a mystery gift in-game. Just you go to GameStop, you get the code, you put it in your game. Well, basically what happened was GameStops around the country were completely out of these within like an hour. Like every GameStop, like ever. Because scalpers decided it was cool to take all of these somehow, and they were just gone. Just like nothing. So I don't know how this happened. I don't know why Nintendo didn't make more codes. I mean, right now, I don't remember the last time they did this, but the Pokemon craze is just ridiculous. And the fact that scalpers would even go for these, and these released the same exact day as a brand new Pokemon card set, brand new Magic set, which was like Spider-Man. Like yesterday was like a big day for Pokemon and card collectors and stuff, and meaning they probably gave these all away at the same time, even maybe even when people didn't ask. I don't know. Some GameStops maybe just didn't care because it's just the employees. Some of them, you know how some GameStop stores are. Sometimes it's hit or miss on the employees and stuff and the way they are. But my local GameStop, the people are cool. But these codes ran out really fast. And so now the only ways you can get them is through bots, basically, from help, through YouTubers, their Discords, stuff like that. And it's just like, what was Game Freak doing here? Like, they should have just given these away as a mystery gift. They should have known, but I don't know why they didn't. If they were going to go through GameStop for this, why would they give GameStop stores 30 to 50 codes? To my knowledge, it was between the number of 30 and 50 code sheets for these legendaries, for Miraidon and Koraidon. And that's actually insane to me that is the case, and that they just didn't print more of these. They should have given every GameStop store at least reasonable, like 200 codes or so for these legendary shinies, because this is the most disastrous, worst release of an event for Pokemon games ever. And that's not to say like I haven't done like one of the paper sheet events in a long time, and I don't know the last time they actually did one. I don't think they did any others like this for Scarlet and Violet. Maybe they did when I was kind of out of it a little bit. I don't know. But it's crazy to me that they couldn't have just printed more. And people are angry. People are mad. People are frustrated. Everyone on the internet right now is messaging the Pokemon company, messaging Nintendo right now about Miraidon and Koraidon, the shiny legendaries that they cannot get. Or, listen, I thankfully... Gosh, it was difficult. I went through different social medias and people on Discord and stuff that helped me to get these legendaries, so I did get them. But I had to... it took me hours. It took me hours to find them, and then the bot system, which I did not use, the bot system, there is queues, and my queue, both times that I tried, was 6+ hours, both times. And one of the times, my trade was canceled because it was 4 in the morning, apparently. And then I checked Discord the next morning, and it said the trade was canceled just because I wasn't online at 4 a.m., so I couldn't even do it the next day. So my queue was gone, had to reset it, had to do it all over again, and the queue was still another 6 hours. And it's been probably almost that, and the queue, I'm probably still in the thousands, I guarantee it. It's telling you have all these hours before you get that Pokemon from this bot, because there's just thousands of people waiting in a queue through these bots to get these shinies of the legendaries from Scarlet and Violet, because everybody wants them. And it's just absolutely insane to me. that they didn't make enough, that they let scalpers scalp these things, and it's just being completely ruined for everybody that wants these legendary Pokemon. It's just insane. It's a complete disaster, and I hope that everyone is reaching out to Nintendo and to Game Freak. I hope that they do make a statement on it within like a week or so. The event does go for about 3 weeks. I hope that there's enough people reaching out to them to where they will end up saying something, but usually they don't. Like, usually Game Freak especially, they don't care. They don't. Like, it's survival of the fittest. They're making money either way, or someone's making money. I mean, heck, if I were to show you, people are selling these codes on eBay for up to $40+. That is ridiculous. They're just a little code for a legendary frickin' Pokemon. It's just ridiculous. And there's a bunch of people getting like stressed out over it and stuff. And I get it just started. It's going on for like 3 weeks, so there's time. But the fact that people have to fight to try and get these things through bots and through communicating with others, and people trying to help each other to get these legendaries to fight for them, it just freaking sucks, man. The fact that people went to GameStop stores and are reselling these codes on eBay for $40+ instead of like, look, if it was like $5, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Like, people can buy them and that's okay. But the fact that the people are selling these on eBay for $35 to $40+ and people are actually spending the money and buying them is crazy. Like, there's a listing on eBay that I think like it shows like over 300 people already bought them, and they're like $45 or something, and it's like, dude, this is freaking ridiculous. Like, come on. Are you kidding me? Why? Like, I don't know. It's just very frustrating to me that something so little, something so small, that could have been such an easy fix. Like, Game Freak has to know, like, Pokemon, it's been booming the last 4+ years, ever since around mid to late 2020. It's been booming, and it has not really stopped. And it's crazy to me that not only did a big Pokemon card set come out, and it got kind of scalped. Like, I don't think Walmart had a limit, which they should have, because there have been Pokemon card limits for the past like 4-ish years, which makes complete sense. I think GameStop actually put out a tweet. They seen someone from a Walmart had like a pile of tons of the cards, excited to open them or whatever, but I don't think they were excited to open them. I think they were actually scalping them and were resellers. GameStop said, this is why we put a limit on this stuff. But here, they didn't. These were free codes, and all the people had to do was ask, and they would give them to them. And I don't know how people got so many of them, though. That I have no clue. And I don't really know necessarily how the bots work. But this I hope that someone over at Game Freak, Nintendo, something, I hope someone acknowledges this and says something, because I just want everyone to be happy when it comes to this and get their dang Pokemon. I mean, is it really that hard to just throw it in a mystery gift, dude? You don't have to do a collab with GameStop for this. I get it. Pokemon and GameStop, they're intertwined with one another. They both, like, Nintendo practically owns freaking games, or not Nintendo, Pokemon Company practically owns GameStop with the amount of money they make off GameStop with Pokemon cards and stuff. But I mean, that's what one of the workers at my GameStop said a couple years back when I mentioned something about Pokemon. They're like, Pokemon Company basically owns GameStop, just because the amount of Pokemon merch and things that GameStop sells is crazy. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't even mean to go on this long. I find it actually crazy. I don't know if I'll have this up tonight, probably tomorrow night, if I'm being honest. But I hope that everyone gets their Pokemon. I just think it sucks that people have to fight for it to be able to figure out a way to get these legendaries, like to go through Discord servers, go through Facebook groups, go through maybe even other social medias to find groups that they can find the giveaways and find the bots and this and that and have others help them. It sucks. It really sucks. And it shouldn't have been this difficult. It shouldn't have been this hard for people to get these shiny legendaries. Like, they're really cool looking too. I mean, I think they look pretty great. And, you know, I just didn't I mean, I work on Fridays in the morning, so it's like I'm not going to drive 20 plus minutes to GameStop to go and get a code or wait in line for them to open to get a code, you know, just for a Pokemon. Like, I wasn't going to do that. I figured I'd go up there and get it at some point or be able to get it no problem in a code. Well, it wasn't easy, but I got them, but it took a while. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope they get it fixed. I just, it sucks. I'm curious what you all think. Thanks so much for watching. And Pokemon Legends ZA in a few weeks, so that'll be cool. Maybe I'll stream it some, or a lot, actually, and maybe I'll do a review on it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.